Yes, my viewers and my subscriber. It is your boy Bunny again, coming to have another little talk with you. And I always said, my viewers and my subscriber, if it is your first time tuning into this channel, don't forget to like, share, comments, and subscribe to the channel. Okay? Now, what am I talking about today? I'm talking about what causes you to do the things that we do. Now, let's go back in our childhood days and look back into our own life and see things that we have done in the past and the reason why we do it. Now, my sisters and brother, my viewers and subscriber, we done bad things in life and we done good things in life. We disobey our parents and we chat back to our parents. We don't do what they told us to do when they tell us to do it. Let us look back into ourselves now and ask ourselves the question, why we were so disobedient to our parents. Now we grow up and we have our own children, and our children disobedient to us, don't do what we told them to do. They do it when they want to do it. Let us work out the difference now between when we was growing up as a child and now we becomes parents and our child been doing the same thing to us. How do we deal with this situation? My viewers and my subscribers, if you're watching these topics right now and you familiar with what I'm talking about, please leave something in the comment section. Whether you was a disobedient child or you was an obedient child. Now let me talk about myself first. As a child growing up, I would say I was disobedient. Could you say the same thing about yourself? Were you disobedient or you was a good child? Is your adulthood now, would you say your children disobedient or would you say they're a good child? Let us work out the difference between your childhood and your children's childhood now and see how things change. And if you were to go back into your childhood days now, would you do anything different to change the situation? Now, as I said, let me talk about myself. Because when I was growing up as a child, I was very disobedient. Not because I want to be disobedient, but because one of the things that faced me in life, my parents, they was very, very strict. Very strict. Not even my mother like my father. My father was very strict. Very, very strict. And my father will beat you and then ask you a question after. And one of the things when he beat you, he will lick you, and every time that he lick you, he will remind you what he beat you for. So basically, he will say, me tell you, no for go down there. Me tell you, no for pick this tangerine. Me tell you, no go over the man place. And every time that you get a lick, this is what it will be. How much time I tell you don't do that? How much time I tell you don't do that? Me say enough to do it. Me say enough to do it. These are the type of things that we was taught growing up. Yeah? So now, this is the thing that make me stubborn, disobedient, hard years, because you not gonna beat me for everything. So what I tend to do now, I will run away from home. Because if I go out And I know that when I come home, I'm going to get beaten. I'm not coming in. So I would leave and I will go on with my friend them. And this is a part of disobedience. Because, no, you could put this two way. You could say, you're stubborn. Because you know if your parents send you somewhere and you don't come back in time, you're going to get beaten. But you still go there and mess about and come back late. But again, we are all kids and we do things that we shouldn't do. But our parents don't look at it like that. They just think from the moment you have done something wrong, you're just going to get beaten. Okay? So this is my stubbornness now. I go out, I stay late, and I know I'm going to get beaten. I don't want no beaten. So I'm not going home. So I went, I sleep underneath my neighbor's house bottom when night come. And then tomorrow morning when I'm supposed to go to school, I go on a bush with my friend, or I go on the riverside, go and catch junk, catch a fire and roast them. Or I can't somewhere. So I will end up spending a week hiding about in bushes, doing what I'm doing, when I should be in school. Now, who do I blame for that? Do I blame myself or do I blame my parents? Because if my parents wasn't the type of person who beat me for everything, I would come home and I will do what they tell me to do in the house. Or I probably wouldn't, but I don't believe I was that stubborn. The only thing I was doing is a little bit disobedient, not listening and doing as they told me to do. But the beating is what scared me. The beating is what drive me. And the beating is what caused me to run away. The beating is what caused me never to finish my schooling. Now, my viewers and my subscriber, you know who've been through that situation in life, grow up now, be an adult like me, have children from my own. Do I treat my children the same way like how my father treat me? No, God forbid. I would never do that. I don't want to see my child grow up and go through the same punishment that me go through. The same type of lifestyle that me go through. I remember something. I have children. I have never beat my children with a band or a strap. Yes, I might give them a slap because of something that they do. But I have never taken up a belt or a whip to any one of my children. I get 5 children. My youngest is 25, soon 26-year-old. I have never taken a strap to one of my children, although of what I have been through in life. If I take my clothes off right now as a big man, you will see cut mark on my body. You will see wale on my body where my father whipped me. You think I would make that for my children? No. I never want to see my children come and punish the way I make me get punished. So my brothers and my sisters, young men that growing up right now, I would say, if your children misbehave, sit them down, talk to them, encourage them, show them the right way. It's better to talk to your children in a reasonable manner than to brutalize them. Brutalization do not help. It not help. Because if brutalization was good, I probably would have been a better person today. But all I inherit in life is woof, don't do it. Woof, don't go there. Woof, sit down there. Woof, don't move. Please, my viewers and subscribers, if you live in the West Indies, I don't know if that happened in any other country of the world, but if you're watching this video and you know anything about what I'm saying, you go through the same situation that I'm talking about, where you get beaten and ask question after. Instead, take your child and sit down and ask the child, why did you do this? Why did you do this? Sometimes we don't know what's going through the child's head at the moment when the child do something. Now, instead of sit the child down and ask the child in a decent manner, why did you do that? The first thing you grab the child. Why did you suck out the milk? Poof! Why did you suck out the milk? Poof. This is how we get things. You left your child at home. The child probably hungry because for some reason. And the child go in the cabinet and take out a biscuit or take out something or whatever it is. And when the child come home, you grab the child. And the first thing you do, you grab the child and a beer beat into the child's skin. Why did you eat the biscuit? It must be a reason why the child eat the biscuit. Must be a reason. So my viewers and my subscriber, I want to take this time seriously encourage you as parents, whether you're a young parents or you're a old parents and you have young children growing up, let us take this time to learn to know our children. Sometimes the child have a mental problem and we don't even realize the child have a mental problem because of what the child been doing. And we don't take time to know the child background or the child situation. We just think you're a problem child. And we just whip that into our children that you're a problem child. He's a problem. How did you give me problem? How did you give me problem? You're just ninging that in a child's head. All they've been doing is give me problem, give me problem, give me problem. So you don't take time to get to know the child and know the child's situation. And right now I'm telling you, we as parents need to get to know our children. My own child who was living with me becomes a big man now. He go down the road of drugs. But you know something? God was so good. I managed to sit my child. I get stubborn feedback from him. But you know something? He turned out to be one of the best child right now that I can think about. So I want to encourage you, my viewers and my subscriber. Sit down with your child. Whatever situation is in, talk to him in a calm way and get to know your child. I met a gentleman one time when I was doing mentoring. I was mentoring a few kids. And I was talking to this man one time and I said to the man, listen, your child, your son, will tell me more about him than what he will tell you about himself. And the man was so mad, he was so upset. He said, why would my child come and tell you as a stranger things more than what he tell me? I said, listen, I guarantee you as a father to a father, if I sit down your child will tell me more than what he told you. Because it's the way how you approach the child and reason with the child that cause the child to open up. Right now, I want to thank God for my channel right now because you know something? I have so much young boy right now that show me a lot of respect. Not because they know me, but it's the way I approach them. They show me a lot of respect. And I'm praying that God will help me one way or the other to reach to some of these young people. That I can speak some sense into them. Because God have brought me from a far way. He have gave me so much wisdom, so much knowledge, and so much understanding because of what I have been through in life. And I would love to deposit this into other people. So my viewers and my subscriber, please, I'm begging you, as a parents, whether it's a whole parents or you're a young parents, sit your child down, reason with them, not beat them, but reason with them. Give them understanding that when they grow up, they will pass the same thing down to their children. This is just my few little encouragement word. And as I said, if you like my topics, what I'm talking about, don't come off unless you like and share, comments and subscribe. And I also go over to my next channel, which is Drive Bunny UK, and check out my driving channel, Drive Bunny UK. Some of the video them on this channel still on there as well, because I still share some driving channel, because at the moment I am a bit tied down in the house, can't go out because of this cold. So I tend to share some driving channel and this video on this channel as well. So yeah, this is just a little time I'm taking to just have a little one-to-one talk with you, my friends and fans and family. So yeah, as I said, this is a family talk. This is a family talk. I have done things in my life that I shouldn't do. I would say that I break into my auntie house one time, I steal my auntie money. And that is not something that I should have done. But because my father have starved me from food, I never have anything to eat. So I went and stole from my auntie. If my father had gave me my food when I supposed to get food, I wouldn't have any reason to do that, because when you're hungry, you will find food wherever you can find food. So my viewers, never starve your child from food. Whatever your child do in the house, give them food. Hunger is not a nice thing. Never, ever, ever starve your child from food. Give them food when they're hungry. Because when they're hungry, they will, and they want it, they will go and steal to get it, or even from you in the house. They will take things because they're hungry. So God bless you, and thank you for taking this time to follow me on this video. Like and share. I'm out. Thank you. God bless.